What is up, everyone? I hope you all are doing well. I haven't made a YouTube video in what, like 2 months, maybe a little bit more, but it's kind of on brand for me at this point. I just be taking sporadic breaks, but over the past few weeks, bro, I've been self-reflecting so damn much. Like, I've been journaling so much, and I honestly just forget how much that really helps me until I start getting back into it. So if you don't journal yet, start journaling. If you do journal, keep that shit going. If you used to and just fell out of it, get back in it. It's helpful and you know it. Get in it. But I wanted to quickly start recording this video because I was recording some shorts for Instagram and TikTok, and then I realized that one of them really deserves a longer form video. Not as crazy long, hopefully, but one of the things that I was talking about is just how life always ends up working out in the end in the best way possible. And of course that only happens when you see it that way, but like looking back at my experiences, looking back over the past few years and where I am now, I can't even begin to explain to you. So let me take you back to 2014, about 9 years ago at this point, when I was in 8th grade. I was applying to high schools, and this was in New York City. I grew up in Queens with my family, and I was looking at a lot of different public high schools. There was this like big fat book that we had that had like all the lists of high schools. I know, so old school, right? Even though it's only like 9 years ago. And my parents really wanted me to go to this one high school because it was just a really good school. They had good education, everything was good. The only thing was that it didn't have a cricket team. And at that time, like my younger self, like I just moved here from India, I was really into playing cricket, and I was like, like I really want to be on a team, like I really want to play. Even though I sucked ass, like I completely sucked, bro. I didn't deserve to be on any team that was competitive for that sport. Like, real fucking honesty right here. But of course, as a kid, you can't. Nobody told me that. Nobody said that shit to my face. So I made the decision. To go to this other high school that did have a cricket team, and like that school wasn't as good as the other school that my parents wanted me to go to, and they supported my decision. They always did. But that high school experience turned out to be one of the life-altering experiences for me. Like, the things that I went through in terms of interpersonal relationships, my relationships with teachers, and how I viewed education as a whole, tremendous. It allowed me the opportunity to take a shit ton of AP classes, especially the ones that I wanted, like AP Chem and AP Physics. I know, big nerd. But following that, it gave me the opportunity to apply to a scholarship program called Posse. And I just didn't realize at that point my life, it was just falling together in a big puzzle. I couldn't see all the pieces just yet, but it was happening. And when I applied to Posse, right, they give you 5 choices to apply to a college, and I ended up going to Wheaton College in Massachusetts. But interestingly enough, that college was my number 4 choice. So when I got that at the time, I was like, oh, that's so sad. I really wanted to go to my number 1 school. I thought that was going to be the thing that's meant for me. But then I was like, full tuition scholarship, like, of course I'm not going to say no to this. Like, I have to go, right? So I went to Wheaton College, and another life-altering experience. I stepped into that college with 0 research experience, and I walked out working with NASA scientists on space exploration missions. Literally a childhood passion of mine was space sciences and working in that field, and it came true in just a matter of 4 years when I stepped into Wheaton. Of course, I didn't realize that at the time when I got my number 4 choice, right? But it all fell into place. And then during that time, actually, in 2021, I was applying for summer internships and stuff, and there was this one summer internship that I was like, yo, this shit is like the most perfect internship that I could ever fucking have. And I made it through like 4 rounds of interviews, so I was on the last one, and then I got rejected the following week, and I was just like, damn, like this is devastating. I thought this was gonna be the internship for me. Like this is the best thing that I could do this summer, and it just didn't work out. But that led me into the experience where I was able to work on a space exploration mission called Dragonfly, and honestly changed my life. All of this happened because I kept going. I kept pushing forward regardless of all the obstacles that came through. And I'm just proud of that. Currently, I'm at a point where I'm really unsure of what's gonna come next. I'm lost. I feel a little confused as to what I should do next. And that's why the self-reflection is really helping me a lot. Recording videos again is helping me a lot, and reflecting back on these past experiences, it's reminding me and affirming to me that everything in my life has worked out so well in the end. It always has, and it always will. All I need to worry about is just continuing to put in the work. No matter what, even if I don't know what the next step is gonna be, doesn't mean that I can't continue to try and figure it out. As long as you don't stop moving forward and you keep taking additional steps and you keep putting in extra effort, you're gonna figure shit out. Because life is honestly so rewarding. Life and universe, they're the most rewarding when you continue to put in the work. As long as you keep working, as long as you keep trying new things, as long as you keep putting out good energy as to what it is that you truly want, you're gonna attract the good things in your life automatically. And that's what I need to trust right now, because I'm certainly at one of the, not so high points of my life. I'm not saying like it's a low point, but it's just one of the times where I feel a little lost, and I just need to remind myself that it's all gonna work out, and I just need to focus, put my head down, and continue to put in the fucking work, even on the days when I don't feel like it. Oh wow, that was like short video. It's still about 8 minutes, but hope y'all got insight as to what my thought process is with some things, and how it reaffirms some of the older learnings that I've gotten in life to the current present when I feel lost. And if you feel lost, my advice to you is to self-reflect, reaffirm some of your older learnings, and continue to put in the fucking work. Take some extra steps, even if they're small ones, because small steps every single day, they're gonna add up, and you fucking know it. I don't need to remind you of that shit. But that's all I got. I'm gonna catch you all in the next video.